I'll start out back on the processing center roof replacement project I created. I'm going to click the Automate button at the top right. As you can see, this project only has one automation, and it was built into the template already. When the status is changed to done, the completion date will automatically populate. The search feature here will search the entire project board, not all of Monday.com. And it's only going to be looking for automations. So if we had a whole bunch of automations here, it may be helpful for sorting through them. Since we only have one, it's not really going to do anything for us. To add a new automation, we're going to click the Create Automation button. It's a fairly intuitive process. By clicking when this happens, I can set a condition. For example, when the status changes to something, I can now select Status and choose that I want the status. If I had more than one status column, you would see them all populate under that. However, since we only have one on our board, we only see one. Changes to something, for the something, I'll say stuck. So now when my status changes to stuck, I can set it to do something. I'm going to have it notify, and I want it to notify a team member. Let's go with Rick. As you all join Monday.com, your names should populate here as well. For now, it's just the three of us. So when the status changes to stuck, Rick will be notified. I can set the notification message here, and there's some really handy features built right into this. So it's giving me a pre-created suggestion prompt. I'll go with, hey, username, which should reference Rick. Do I have one for project name here? No, that would be too easy. Let's go with item name. Item name has a status of, and we'll have it automate the status as well. Connect with, do we have one for board owner? Perfect. Owner to determine the cause. So this will now be telling Rick, my username, to, or rather that the task has been changed to stuck and they should connect with me, the board owner, to discuss. I can click done here and my notification is set. To actually implement this automation, we click create automation. And again, after a moment of loading, we now have a new automation. So anytime I change something to stuck on my board, Rick should get an email as well as a notification in our Monday.com. Now, it could be really fun to blow up his email real quick with a million stuck notifications, but somehow I don't think that will go over well. Back in our automations, you'll notice over on the right, I can change that automation on and off by clicking this toggle. This can be helpful for if you don't want something to happen anymore because you've gotten past a certain phase, or if you're just tired of notifications blowing you up all the time. Just make sure you don't miss something important because you've turned it off. Additionally, by clicking the ellipses, we can edit that notification, duplicate, delete. Let's go into edit for now because there are some additional things that are kind of cool these automations can do. You'll notice over on the right, we have our trash can to delete that action. We also have a plus sign to add additional actions. Same for the conditions. So we can set multiple conditions and actions per automation. For example, in addition to notifying Rick, maybe I also want to notify, well, my options are limited here, but we'll go with Sunny, that the status was changed to stuck. Depending on what you're doing, you may want to also add additional conditions. drop down meets a condition, number meets a condition. There's a whole bunch of conditions you can set depending on the situation. And as we encounter more situations, you'll probably notice some of these becoming more or less useful. For example, one useful one could be that when the status of the 1105 is approved, maybe we want Monday.com to automatically notify Sunny or perhaps Makako so that they can begin the next steps on the FSB side of things. Of course, there are notifications outside of notifying people that you can add as well. You'll get a better feel for the possibilities by exploring the feature. If you find a particular automation that you think would be beneficial for everyone to have on the templates, please let me know and we can discuss it. But also try to remember, we're all using the template as the starting point, so hyper customizing to one person's work style won't necessarily work out. Since we're discussing automations, I'll show you the ones that have been set up for the project intake form. There are 4 currently set up. 2 of them will automatically move our items between the 2 tables when the status is changed from, oh, come on, show me what, distributed to pending. There we go. The other 2, so that's status changes to pending, move it to incoming responses, status change from distributed, move to request distributed. The other 2 are set up to notify the Demas PM when the chat status is changed to distribute. The last notification is to notify, well, currently me, when a new item is created. So that's whenever that form gets filled out and a request is submitted, it will notify, well, again, me right now. Eventually that'll be Rick, Steve, Pam, probably Loretta, Chris, and Sunny. This covers the basics of how we'll be using Monday.com to track projects. Monday.com has a lot of other features that can be used to streamline work and track information. As we start to use other features, I'll try to post additional videos that you may find useful. There are also several other resources if you want to continue learning about Monday.com. You can find a book on the bookshelf in Office 223. YouTube has a wide collection of how-to videos, and the Monday.com help feature and forums are loaded with user questions and answers, and LinkedIn Learning also has a few video series.